is the Shack Pregame Report, presented by Ron Lynch, financial advisor with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville, and People's Save-A-Lot, safe on what you trade. Now, here's your host, Ben Higgins.
The last time we were on air for basketball was Thursday night, and that's when the Leesburg Lions season came to a close. Undefeated, 24-0 going into the game, but unfortunately the Green Bobcats had all the answers, at least on the defensive side. What has been Fairfield's big thing is their defense. The problem is they usually are able to score more than they did. But they only had 12 points at half, really never gotten the flow on offense. I listened to the coach's comment show on Thursday night with Quentin Williams, and you could hear the disappointment in his voice. Expect to score more than 43 points when you're in a district championship game. If they do that, they're there. And he also made the comment that they always try to hold everyone under 40, and they would have been held under 40, but the fouling at the end of the game is the only reason that Green got to the 40-point margin. Unfortunately, things didn't fall their way on Thursday nights, but it was a great season. They had quite a bit of adversity throughout the year, losing their best scorer. Obviously, that doesn't help when you're about three-quarters of the way through the season. But they held it together. They got a gold ball. They got the district championship game, and those guys have quite a lot to be proud of. But Franklin Furnace Green, the Bobcats, defeat Leesburg on Thursday night, and they will be the ones advancing to the Sweet 16. Now, we've got a big game coming up tonight. This afternoon, I guess, a 4 o'clock tip-off. We have Minford taking on North Adams. But first, I want to tell you what is coming up on March 24th. We'll do that as the Shack Pregame Report continues on C103.
It's true, many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Ron Lynch. Together we can give your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Stop by my office located at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
March 24th at North Adams High School, we'll have the Shack Senior All-Star Game. It's a big deal. The station will give out 8, 10, maybe even more $1,000 scholarships, and that's what it is all for. So if there's any way you can make it out on the 24th, please do so. March 24th, the doors open at 6 o'clock. Doors open at 5. First game starts at 6. That's going to be the girls' game. What happens throughout the night? You've got the girls' game. You end up having a 3-point shooting contest where we'll do boys and girls, and then they'll square off. Believe it or not, a lot of times the girl ends up knocking off the boy in that championship. Also, slam dunk contest. We're going to have a good slam dunk contest this year. I don't know. We've had some good ones in the years past. This one might be short of a little star power, but those end up sometimes being the best ones. And then we'll have the boys all-star game as well. It'll be the last chance you see the opportunity to see any of the seniors play in high school. Might be one or two that will go on and play college ball, but for the most part, it'll be the last time you get to see all of those young men and women in action for their respective schools. So if you can make it out on March 24th, please do so. The C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game. Now, got a big game coming up for you today. Number 4 seed North Adams, number 1 Minford, and the Convo. We'll talk about it. Shack Pregame Report continues on C103.
People's Save-A-Lot is a different kind of grocery store. Their no-frills format allows you to save money on your grocery bill while enjoying the same quality name-brand products, fresh meat, and produce that you expect. People's Save-A-Lot is open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. If you'd like to become a part of the People's Save-A-Lot team, apply in person today at your locally owned People's Save-A-Lot, located on State Route 41 in Peebles.
North Adams 2-0 in tournament play so far. Defeated Belpre 56-49 in overtime to start things off. And then they went to Waverly and defeated Lucasville Valley 60-48. I'll come back to Lucasville Valley in just a moment. That's how North Adams got to where they are. Now, Minford, they had a bye as well in that first round. Then they had to play Portsmouth West, which that was no problem, 69-29. And then they took care of Lynchburg Clay, 77-52. And really, that game wasn't even that close. It's a 25-point spread on paper, but really it was more of a 40-point game. So there's where we set. 4 o'clock today, Minford, who is the 1 seed and the number 2 team in the state, taking on North Adams. Now, North Adams beat Valley in the last game. Oddly enough, Lucasville Valley played Minford twice this season. First time, December 9th. Minford won, but only by 4, a score of 61-57. Then on January 17th, they beat them by 5, 71-66. Kind of odd. It's, I don't know, maybe Valley is just the kryptonite to them. Even though Minford won both of those games, that was a very, very close score. North Adams just got done playing Valley and beat them by 12. Now, these two teams have played before. Saturday, January 7th, and it was at North Adams. North Adams fell 58-43. So there's a little familiarity with them. So the height of Kaiser and Hannah, 6'7" guys, that's not going to be a surprise to them. Montgomery, just a sophomore. I've heard a bunch of people talk about how excited they are for that Montgomery versus Copus head-to-head matchup. I'm looking forward to it as well. I think that's going to be a very, very fun matchup to watch. Montgomery coming off a 23-point game. I think this is going to have to be a game where maybe Copus has to pop off for 25 or 30 points. If they can get hot, it would be it's a tough task. But North Adams, having already played them, it was a 15-point game, but they're playing with a lot of confidence right now. And maybe they'll just catch Minford coming in expecting to win. Maybe North Adams can knock them off. I hope they can. Minford's only loss on the season is to Huntington Prep of West Virginia, 72-63. So it's a very good ball club, very young ball club as well. Their 3 highest point scoring players are just sophomores. So this is going to be a team they're going to be a force for the next couple of years. But hopefully North Adams can get it done. We will soon find out. I know Don and Brett will have plenty more for you for all of their pregame festivities. So please tune in and stay tuned to them for the entirety of the pregame and the game. It should be a very, very fun day at OU's Convocation Center. So you've got number 1 Minford versus number 4 North Adams, 4 o'clock from the Convo. Until then, I am Ben Higgins. It's been your Shack Pregame Report on C103.
This has been the Shack Pregame Report with Ben Higgins. Presented by Ron Lynch, Financial Advisor with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville. And by People Save a Lot. Save on what you crave. This is a Shack Sports Radio Network special presentation of high school basketball action.
Bounce pass, shot up and one. We'll take it.
Quick transition, gets it ahead, shot up and in.
For 3 in the corner is good.
Brought to you by Southern State Community College, Snappy Tomato Pizza, Health Source of Ohio, and First State Bank.
Out in front, that is a no-doubter. The tomahawk finish.
Could be a dunk. Hey! He'll slam one home. We'll count that one.
Stay tuned. We'll go courtside for the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show right after this.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a Good Guys Radio TV C103 Sports Special presentation. I'm Don Bolslow, Craig Campbell. We're at Ohio University, the Convocation Center, Athens, Ohio. It's the North Adams Green Devils taking on Minford, District Finals, Division III. Right after this, we begin the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Gotcha. Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union. Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Bachelor Tractor.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Ladies and gentlemen, Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. North Adams taking on Minford District Finals, Division III. Great opportunity, though, for me just to announce just out this weekend, or just this last weekend. Yes, this weekend, excuse me. It's the Ohio Prep Sports Waters Association all-district list. I want to go through that real quick with you. For girls, Division III, first team, Riley Leonard from Eastern Brown, Peyton McGee from Leesburg Fairfield, Peyton Johnson from Peebles, Keaton Hupp from North Adams. Player of the Year, Riley Leonard from Eastern. Coach of the Year, Rob Davis from North Adams. Second team, Addison West from Lynchburg Clay, Jade Massey, Lynchburg Clay, Faith Donnelly from Fairfield, Kenley Jones from North Adams. Third team, Sarah Clark, Eastern Brown, Macy Etchen, Lynchburg Clay. Special mention, Mackenzie Dotson, Eastern, Hannah Hamilton from Fairfield, Ashla Staten from West Union, Cadence Carroll from Peebles, Abigail Smalley from Peebles, Harley Brand from North Adams, and Lainey Ruckle from North Adams as well. Second team, Division IV, second team, Jaylee Parr from White Oak, and special mention, Reagan Wyckoff from Manchester, Ashley Dunn from Manchester, and Darby Yeager. For the Southeast boys, all district team, first team, Branson Copas from North Adams, Brady Chisholm from Lynchburg Clay. Second team, Carson Osborne from North Adams. Third team, Corey Reed from Peebles, Mason Sims from Peebles, and Bryce Binkley from Lynchburg Clay. Special mention, Caleb Jemison from Eastern Brown, Cade Walkup from Eastern, Ian Waits from Lynchburg, Jace Rothwell from North Adams, Gavin Jarvis from West Union. From Division IV, Landon Barnett, White Oak, TJ Moots, Fairfield. Coach of the Year, Quentin Williams in Division IV. Third team, Connor Darnell, Manchester, Larkin, Friend, Fairfield, White Collins from Fairfield. Special mention, Drew Kennedy in Manchester, and Carson Emery from White Oak. Take a quick break. We'll be back. I'll tell you a little bit about this Minford Ball Club right after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
From the ashes of Winchester, Seaman, and Cherry Fork was born the North Adams High School in 1970. North Adams fans are proud of their heritage, but come together as one, supporting the students academically and athletically. We always bring a crowd as the spirit of the Green Devil burns inside of us. We learn to tell our story from coast to coast. We are the Green Devils.
G2 Auto LLC in Peebles is the newest car dealer around, and their team can help you find your next vehicle. Buying a car, truck, or SUV is a big deal. Don't get an overpriced estimate from someone who treats you like you're a number. Go see the friendly and high-speed staff at G2. G2 Auto in Peebles. Get in gear. Visit G2AutoLLC.com to learn more or browse their virtual showroom. That's G2AutoLLC.com.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and we've been doing just that since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in the people of this community hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief. Member FDIC.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show. Minford comes in here 22-1, 16-0 overall. They play in the Southern High Conference, finishing first in that conference, averaging 67.6 points per game. They're giving up 54.4. They defeated Portsmouth West in the sectional finals. Their only loss is to a team from Huntington, West Virginia. Now, these two teams met earlier this season. They defeated North Adams in that game 58-43. That was back on January 7th. They also defeated Lynchburg Clay in the district semifinals 77-52. Star players, kid by the name of Kaiser at 6'6", Shoemaker at 6'4", Montgomery at 5'10", Hannah at 6'6", Adam Crank at 5'10", Kaiser averaging 14.8, Shoemaker 11.6, and Montgomery, the guard, 22.6. You heard me right. They are big, big, big. North Adams Green Devils, I think they're up to the task. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. Craig Campbell joins me. We'll talk about North Adams and how they got here and what they've got happening. But first, this here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Hello, this is Tammy Crothers from Roush Insurance. Our agency has been here for over 80 years, so please keep us in mind if you're looking for a more competitive quote on any of your insurance needs. You can stop by the office at 313 East Main Street, West Union, or give us a call at 937-544-3123.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years and 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Coming here 20-4, 11-2 in shack play. They average 59.5 points per game. Offensively, they give up only 44.8. They are much more defensive-oriented than Minford. As we said, they lost to Minford earlier, but only by 15. And if you talk to Coach Kopus, he'll tell you it was actually the game as it was played through, as often happens. It was actually a little closer than that. Key players, Branson Kopus, 6-foot junior, averaging 17.1. Carson Osborne, 6-foot sophomore, averaging 10.7. Jace Rothwell, 6-foot sophomore, averaging 9.9. And Breeston Schreikert, 5'11", sophomore, averaging 6.9, as well as Camden Butterworth at 6'5". He's a senior. And Cody Hester at 5'11", junior, and Dylan Reagan, a 6'2", senior. Very, very young ball clubs, both of these. And they come in here, should be an interesting matchup. It's the district finals. Craig, North Adams, pretty nice basketball team, aren't they?
They absolutely are. They are, like you said, defensive oriented, and I believe that's going to be a factor today.
I think so. We'll take another quick break. We'll come back and give you a little more breakdown between these two ball clubs. But first this, here on Southern Hills Community Bank TV, Southern Hills Community Bank pregame on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Gotcha.
Taste the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com. The stars will align Friday, March 24th at North Adams High School for the 38th Annual Shack Senior All-Star Games presented by C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV. Be there for the Hot Shot Contest, Slam Dunk Contest, All-Star Cheerleaders, and of course the Girls and Boys Senior All-Star Games. The 38th Annual Shack Senior All-Star Games at North Adams High School. Doors open at 5 p.m. Friday, March 24th. Mark your calendars now.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union.
Years. North Adams comes in 20-4, Minford 22-1. League, North Adams 11-2. Their only 2 losses to Fairfield. League for Minford 16-0. Non-league 7-2 for North Adams. Their only losses to Minford and Georgetown. And non-league for Minford 4-0. Minford's only loss was to a team out of West Virginia. Minford, though, has been played close by 2 or 3 teams. Bottom line, this is a big ball club, Minford is. They're highly touted. North Adams is going to have to play up, and they're just going to have to play their game, aren't they, Craig?
Absolutely, yeah. That's play their game normally like they do on defense and hit some shots. That's the name of the game.
You know, we saw Fairfield up here the other night and mentioned that's a good point, hit some shots. These baskets can be a little difficult for some of the teams. Let's hope that North Adams gets hot and Fairfield not so much. Excuse me, yes, and Minford not so much. We'll be back. Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show continues right after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Better Tractor.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
From the ashes of Winchester, Seaman, and Cherry Fork was born the North Adams High School in 1970. North Adams fans are proud of their heritage, but come together as one, supporting the students academically and athletically. We always bring a crowd as the spirit of the Green Devil burns inside of us. We learn to tell our story from coast to coast. We are the Green Devils.
Welcome back again. Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Here's Craig Campbell with the roster for the Minford Falcons.
For the Falcons, we have number 1, Bennett Kaiser. He's 6'6", sophomore, a 5'11" freshman. Peyton Caudill, he wears number 2. Number 3 is Cade Glockner. He's a 6-foot sophomore, a 5'10" senior. Adam Crank will wear number 5. Miles Montgomery, number 10, is also a 5'10" sophomore. 5'10" sophomore. Jeff Pica is number 11. Ethan Cordell wears number 12. He's a 5'9" sophomore. A 5'10" sophomore. Gavin Downey will wear number 21. Bailey White, a 5'11" senior, wears number 23. Noah Martin, number 24, is a 6-foot senior. Jackson Shoemaker, number 34, is a 6'4" sophomore. 6'6" senior. Joe Hanna will wear number 41. And Nick Gilliland, number 14, is a 6-foot freshman. The Falcons are coached by Mr. Josh Shoemaker, assisted by Aaron Montgomery, athletic director Kristen Ruby, and principal Jeff Pica, superintendent Jeremy Littoral. Let's go to the North Adams Green Devils. Number 2, Jace Rothwell. He's a 6-foot sophomore, a 5'11" junior. Cody Hessler is number 3. Hunter Brown, number 5, is a 5'8" junior. Also a junior, but 6 foot. Branson Copus, number 10. Camden Butterworth wears number 11. He is a 6'5" senior. A 6'3" senior. Lane Martin is number 12. Carson Osborne is a 6-foot sophomore. He wears number 14. Connor Young, number 20, is also a 6-foot sophomore. 5'9" sophomore. Connor Rogers wears number 22. Breeston Schweikert, number 23, is a 5'11" sophomore. Cameron McCann, number 24, 5'10" sophomore. A 5'9" freshman. Preston Call will wear number 30. Alex Schubert is a 5'8" senior. He wears number 50. And number 55, Dylan Reagan, is a 6'2" senior. Green Devils are coached by Mr. Nathan Copus, assisted by Austin McCormick, Ryan Unger, Dustin Duty. Athletic Director Katie Reagan, Principal Carl Berger, and Superintendent Richard Sees. We have cheerleaders for the Green Devils: Alyssa Kendall, Kelsey Cornett, Miranda Raines, Morgan Blythe, Morgan Kell, Ariana Newman, Bella Ham, Berlin Branscombe, Kyla Mahon, Michaela Huff, Alana Mays, Helena Caudill, Sierra Scales, Allison McCann, Bentley Schweikert, Emma Jones, Hannah Hessler, Julia Wagner, Carissa Ham, Kinsley Cornett, Kinsley McCall, and Mia Scales. The cheerleaders are coached by Miss Sally Anderson and Jessica Cornett.
We're back. Tip-off start right after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
G2 Auto LLC in Peoples is the newest car dealer around, and their team can help you find your next vehicle. Buying a car, truck, or SUV is a big deal. Don't get an overpriced estimate from someone who treats you like you're a number. Go see the friendly and high-speed staff at G2. G2 Auto in Peoples. Get in gear. Visit G2AutoLLC.com to learn more or browse their virtual showroom. That's G2AutoLLC.com.
Welcome back just in time for tip-off. That concludes the Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show. They're about to tip it off center court out there. It looks like it's going to be Jace Rothwell jumping it off against Joe Hanna, And the ball's knocked out of bounds. And what are they going to say? It'll go the way of Minford to start things.
They had a nice little play set up there to try to get a layup off the tip, for sure.
They did. Craig, let's go ahead and why don't we do starters? How about that?
Bennett Kaiser, number 1. Adam Crank, number 5. Number 10, Miles Montgomery. Number 34, Jackson Shoemaker. And Joe Hanna, number 41 for Minford. Jace Rothwell, Cody Hessler, Branson Copas, Carson Osborne, and Dylan Reagan for your Green Devils.
And they get the ball back out top. If you're watching, is a swing shot up. Shoemaker buries a 3. And Minford immediately takes a 3-0 lead here over the North Adams Green Devils, and only the first 20 seconds of play. And now North Adams with the basketball. They'll start their first offensive set. Off the right side, Hessler has it. Looking at Copas. Bounce pass, they'll go to Reagan. Hessler on a little give and go. It'll be out of bounds. They'll say North Adams will keep it. And big crowd here, huge crowd here. I will admit to you, Minford's crowd is bigger than North Adams, but North Adams' student section is huge. And Craig, we were talking earlier, North Adams fans looked like it was a little empty. It wasn't. They were out getting food or something. It's packed over there.
It filled in really quickly.
Lower section and upper section. Great representation for North Adams. Branson Copas sets the offense now. He'll go right side with their Rothwell. North Adams works to our right, Minford to our left. North Adams in their green visitors uniforms. Gold numerals, a jump shot by Copas. Nope, rebound down underneath. Out it comes Kaiser. Kaiser dribbles the length of the floor. Into the corner he goes, and they get it back to him. A little runner up and in, make it 5-0 Minford
nice
with 6:44 to go in the first.
Real nice give and go there.
After the game, we'll sit down for our Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show with Mr. Nason Copas. And Rothwell off the left side, back out to Hessler now. Hessler in the paint, little runner, finger roll up and in. Make it 5-2. North Adams with their first basket with 6:23 to go in the first quarter.
Nice take by Cody. That's going to be important for somebody other than their main scorers to get on the board.
Dribbling off the right side, Montgomery. Back out top, it comes to Shoemaker for a 3-shot again. He drops that one as well, make it 8-2. They are deadly outside the arc.
Don, I said he was the big guy that might cause trouble in the inside. He's already hit 2 threes, so I'm sorry. I missed that one.
Mark your calendars. March 24th, the 38th annual All-Star Game. 3-shot up off the left wing. That was by Osborne. No, by Rothwell. Nope. Rebound. Now will come the other way, and a 3-shot again. Up by Shoemaker. He buries another, making 11-2.
They actually called traveling on him on that one first. Yeah, he's getting set. He pulled both pivot feet before he shot.
5:45 to go first quarter. The score is 8-2. It is Minford leading North Adams. As dribbling out top again, Hessler swings it right side over there, and then they'll find Rothwell off the right side this time. Back out again to Copas. Copas being guarded there by Kaiser. Copas, little dribble drive, back out. It'll come now to Rothwell. Now to go to Reagan off the right side. Reagan, bump, Hessler for a shot at the foul line. Nope, rebound tipped around. North Adams will save it. Good job on the part of Osborne. He saved it off of Minford, out of bounds, North Adams ball.
Absolutely, every possession counts, and Osborne with a nice hustle.
At halftime, our producer Bailey Bellamy will bring you the Higgins Steel Roofing Studio update. Catch up to scores and today's biggest headlines. Top again, Osborne to Copas. At least at this point, North Adams much more methodical than Minford. Copas, step back just inside the arc, shot, nope, rebound, back down though, it comes to Rothwell. Back out it comes to Osborne, and again, Copas will reset the offense at the midcourt.
Every possession they get and keep it away from Minford's offense is very important.
The right side, back out to Osborne now. And now again, our last game, boy, was that. It was like watching paint dry. It was low scoring. It was a Division II tournament game. Up next will be the opponents here for the winner of this game. Shot by Copas off the right, no good. Rebound backcourt, Crank. It's out of bounds. It'll be Minford basketball.
Nice hustle once again by Carson Osborne on that play. Just didn't get the ball to go the way he wanted. We have Mr. Breeston Schweikert and Camden Butterworth into the game for the Green Devils.
Taking a seat would be Reagan and Hessler. Head left side, Hanna. Then they go into the far right corner. Getting a lot of attention now. Shoemaker Back out top. That's the guard, Montgomery. He's actually the leading scorer on this team. Shot up, nope. Rebound tipped around. Schweikert gets it out ahead. He's got Rothwell on a breakaway up and in, make it 8-4.
Nice look, very nice look, and Jace finished perfect.
Snappy Tomato Pizza in Seaman and West Union proudly serve your families. Our proud sponsor to this broadcast, Snappy's. So much taste in a snap. It would be very appropriate this time. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the McFarland family. Their patriarch, Ernie, passed away earlier this week, and our thoughts and prayers are with the McFarland family. They own the Snappy Tomato Pizza in Seaman. And back to
Schweikert picked up a foul, and that one's on. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. As Crank inbounds, taken away, turnover. Schweikert with the basketball. Ahead right side to Osborne. With them spreading them out a little bit, and behind the defense to get Rothwell. Oh, but he couldn't get it go off the baseline. They've got to get that kind of shot to stay down.
Absolutely, that's critical.
And going the other way, Minford turns it over.
Third quick turnover for the Minford Falcons.
Time for that scoreboard update, brought to you by the tax professionals at H&R Block of West Union. And the score is Minford 8 and North Adams 4. Copas again will start the offense. We'll go left side. If you're listening on C103, be aware you can watch this broadcast on free TV from Good Guys Radio TV. Just go to goodguysradiotv.com, goodguysradiotv.com, and you can watch this broadcast free. Special thanks to our producer director, Mr. Brandon Rigdon, for our Good Guys Radio TV broadcast. And Bailey Bellamy, our producer on our studio side of things. Osborne for a long three. Nope. Rebound out. And Copas wrenches it away from a Minford player. Down ahead into the corner goes Schweikert. Shot up, no. By the way, I did not continue that. Minford, the home team there in their white uniforms. Red numerals trimmed in black. Shot up off the back. Nope. Rebound Copas. Things are looking a little more even up, aren't they, Craig?
Yeah, I believe that college three-point line's throwing them off a bit, maybe. I know Montgomery looked down on his feet, and he was behind that line instead of the high school.
And I wonder if Schweikert didn't think the same thing, as Copas puts one up way out top, misses it. As we talked about this in pregame, it can be a big difference on this college floor, as we have a call, whistle, and a foul against North Adams, I believe.
Yeah, that foul's going to go against Camden Butterworth. That's his first, team second. Got a couple of substitutions in the game. Cody Hessler comes back into the game for the Green Devils. He replaces, I'm not sure who he replaced there. I'm sorry. And we got number 11, Jeff Pica, for the Minford Falcons.
They go inside to Shoemaker. Back out. They'll come now to Kaiser. Kaiser for a shot. Nope. Rebound down underneath. Schweikert, I don't know how I got that among those. Kind of got mugged. He was oversized, but he ends up with it. North Adams with the ball. Copas into the paint. Stop, pop, up, no. And rebound, back down. Good job there on the part of Shoemaker. And back to Montgomery. Montgomery working head-to-head against Hessler.
I believe Cody's taking it as a challenge.
Shoemaker for another three attempt. Nope. Rebound this time. Down it comes to Rothwell. Rothwell. Nice little entry pass. I don't know how Hessler caught there or how Rothwell got it there. Copas into the paint. Shot blocked, but on the follow of the shot up, we're going to get a foul. And somebody from North Adams is going to go to the foul line.
Yeah, Butterworth with a nice offensive rebound. Got the foul on Kaiser. He's going to go to the line to shoot two.
His first, team second.
Butterworth shoots 75% for the season from the line.
Minute 35 to go in the first quarter. The score is 8-4. It is Minford leading. Butterworth can cut into that lead, and he does, make it 8-5. Oh, what a weekend it has been for everybody listening and paying attention out there. We hope you're recovering from all the wind damage and everything. I've been thinking about you. I don't know anybody I don't think that was at least affected a little bit, but some of you affected pretty in a major way. Hope we can get you. Hope everybody can get recovered. It's driving in. Montgomery's stripped of the basketball, and from here it looked clean, but I'm not sure who that foul's on.
They're calling it on Cody Hessler, and it was also a late whistle in my opinion. But
Well, and I was looking at Branson Copus, and he was clean, so it was Hessler that got with that.
Miles Montgomery, the leading scorer for the Falcons, goes to the line for the 2 shots, and he hits the first one.
Make it 9-5. We're back to a 4-point ball game.
Joe Hanna back into the game for the Falcons, replaced Pika.
Minute 23 to go in the first quarter. Second foul shot, nope, rebound. Well, they're letting them mug each other a bit. The shot up back by Kaiser, and we're going to get a foul against Minford off of that rebound.
Jackson Shoemaker got a little greedy with the old-fashioned over-the-back call.
9-5 the score again. Minute 19 to go in the first quarter.
Noah Martin is going to replace Jackson Shoemaker for the Falcons.
We need to tell them who those referees are, don't we?
Absolutely. We did not do that. David Hopkins, Keith Throckmorton, and Isaiah Haney.
2 of those 3 we see quite often. David Hopkins and Throckmorton. Copus back out top. Dribbles off the screen by Butterworth. And a little half hook up. And no, it does not stay down. Ball loose on the floor. Minford ends up with it.
Just not getting that bounce so far.
No, Montgomery. Still early. 48 seconds to go. Montgomery driving in for a finger roll up and in. Make it 11-5. That matches the biggest lead of the game so far for Minford with 37 seconds to go in the first. Copus again to Rothwell. It's interesting, this game almost like they're technicians trying to dissect the other team. A little different than what we see a lot of times.
Patient, trying to find a weakness.
Yes. Keep testing. Copus out top, down to 11 seconds. Down to 7. Back out top, tried to go to Butterworth, and he'll load the 3. Will it go? It does not. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and we've been doing just that since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in the people of this community hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief. Member FDIC.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
To begin the second quarter, North Adams has the basketball, trailing 11-5. As skip pass back over to Hessler. Out there for North Adams, it's Reagan, Rothwell, Osborne, Hessler, and Copus. Little dish there to the left side. And now back Hessler, and now to Osborne. Again, North Adams is kind of testing. Osborne inside. Gets a little trouble, gets it to Rothwell.
Starters back in there for the Falcons also.
That would be Kaiser, Crank, Montgomery, Shoemaker, and Hanna. Off the right side now, Rothwell. They go to Reagan. Reagan working against Shoemaker in there. They do a little leaning, aren't they?
Big boys in there. That's some power.
Rothwell Off the handoff by Osborne. Nice job by Rothwell. Little underhand scoop shot. Make it 11-7. We're back to a 4-point ball game. Montgomery has it working there against Hessler for North Adams. 6:44 to go, second quarter. Back out Shoemaker again. Dishes it to Montgomery, taken away by Copas. Copas all alone, driving layup up and in. Make it 11-9. North Adams back within 2 here after a 4-point run here.
Excellent steal by Branson.
Coming up to half at Superior Chevrolet halftime report. Stay tuned as we give you keys to the second half. Shoemaker has the ball out there working against Reagan. Bounce pass. They'll go there to Kaiser. Back out now to Crank. And to Montgomery again. Now Minford looking a whole lot more like North Adams, aren't they?
Yeah, they kind of want to run, but now they're not allowed.
Shoemaker might have got by with a little extra step.
He did not get by with it. It was on that little late whistle, but they called him on it. Uh-oh. Carson Osborne.
Yeah, we got a player down, and I think.
Let's see. Oh, he's holding his lower stomach, we'll say.
Yes, as he'll be taken out, he'll go to the bench, and Swikert will come in. As 11-9 the score, as Copas will bring the ball down the floor. North Adams' first opportunity here after the first possession to tie the ball game. Hassler to Copas. Copas, little dribble drive into the paint, finger roll, nope. We'll get a foul again against Minford.
Nice take by Branson. He's going to go to the line.
He will shoot 2. This broadcast is brought to you by First Aid Bank, offering more than a dozen locations across Southern Ohio, including Highland, Brown, and Adams County.
Jackson Shoemaker, that's his second for the Minford Falcons, and he is going to be replaced. Branson Copas missed that first free throw.
That's something Branson has done much, much better this season from the foul line. And he makes a correction. We've got a 1-point ball game. Make it 11-10 now. 5:39 to go in our first half. The score, as I said, 11-10. Minford. Back out will go to Montgomery again. Off the right to Crank. Looking. They'll rotate out top again. Hannah back to Crank. Nice. And we're going to get a player control foul as Copas took one kind of the jaw. You know what I like what I'm seeing here? There's some really nice one-on-one matchups here. Did you know that?
Absolutely. That Kaiser is 6'6", and he came through with his arms, and he just hit Copas in the face with his elbow, and that is a foul.
And now, again, North Adams comes up the floor with an opportunity to take the lead. 5:14 to go, second quarter, 11-10 the score. Minford, Hessler out top. And they're trying to find Copas, but they throw it away. Little miscommunication.
Yeah, that was just maybe a mental error possibly, but that's the first turnover by the Green Devils.
Hessler thought Copas was going one way. Copas thought he was supposed to go the other. That happened.
Yep.
Dribbling ahead, Montgomery.
I love Cody Hessler's defense on Montgomery.
I do
doing
too.
A great job.
Pica now with the basketball back out to Montgomery. Pica will get it off the left side, and a leaner misses, but on the follow, up and in it goes Hannah. Make it 13-10. Nice cleanup job there by Joe Hannah, 6'6" senior.
Yeah, the switching defense got him a little bit there and gave an easy offensive rebound to the Falcons.
Swikert off the left wing, long three, no. Rebound, back out top, Copas. Yeah, North Adams has not found that three-point range yet. Now they go back to Swikert, back to Hessler, to Copas. Can't go away from it as Copas, long three, buries it. There we go. That'll take the lid off the basket. 13 all now, 4:11 to go in the first half.
Copas now with 6 on the game.
Dribbling right side, Montgomery. Hessler, nice little block, but they're going to say, I guess he got more than basketball.
Yeah, they're going to give Cody the foul there. That's going to be 2 on him now.
Scoreboard update brought to you by H&R Block in West Union, your tax and financial partner.
Good to see Osborne getting ready to check back in at the table. He seems to be physically okay.
13 all the score. Montgomery at the foul line makes the first foul shot and puts his team back up by 1.
Yeah, we're going to have Osborne and Butterworth back into the game for Reagan and Cody Hessler.
He'll get an opportunity for the second foul shot. Again, we mentioned the size of the North Adams crowd. Minford's got a huge crowd here. As you can probably tell from our camera that we're on the opposite side from the North Adams crowd. We are on the home side. There's Schweikert out top. Right side to Osborne. Back out to Kopus. Kopus, another long three. Buries another one.
Oh my,
Make it 16-14. North Adams gets their first lead. We got timeout. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Hello, this is Tammy Crothers from Roush Insurance. Our agency has been here for over 80 years, so please keep us in mind if you're looking for a more competitive quote on any of your insurance needs. You can stop by the office at 313 East Main Street, West Union, or give us a call at 937-544-3123.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years, 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. It is Minford versus North Adams. The Green Devils with their first lead of the ball game. They lead 16-14, 3:31 to go in the first half. Shot up by Montgomery in the corner. Nope, Kopus on the rebound. I'm Don Bowles, along Craig Campbell. Craig, North Adams needs to get a little on a roll here, don't they?
I think so, and with those threes by Branson so far, it's awesome.
Back out top. He had a little trouble getting control there. A little bit out of control, but he'll come back out and they'll reset the offense once again. We're in the second quarter. District finals. Shot up by Kopus. It's up. It's good. It's only a 2. Make it 18-14.
Kopus now with 11 points, all in this quarter.
2:54 to go in our first half again. Montgomery. One-hand dish over there to Crank. Back to Montgomery. 18-14 North Adams. Montgomery jump shot up. Nope. We're going to get a foul against North Adams before the shot. So it'll be a possession foul. The Minford fans didn't like that very much.
Yeah, Jace Rothwell had his hands on him, and it was a foul before the gather and shot for sure. Jackson Shoemaker back into the game with those 2 fouls for the Falcons.
Inbounds, it comes to Hannah. Yeah, they can't afford to leave him on the bench, can they?
No, the coach thinks this, tournament time, it's important.
And they go to Hannah, excuse me.
I'm just saying you can't get too far behind.
Crank back out again to Montgomery, and I said this, Minford's looking more like North Adams did in that first quarter right now. And Montgomery, long 3, and that's good. Make it 18-17, Minford back within 1. Let's give a shout out to Willie & Son Trucking. They bring you our post-game report. Stay tuned for stats, coaches, comments, and more.
Just gave them a delay of game warning to the Falcons. They touched the ball after it went through the net. Not allowed to do that.
2:16 to go, second quarter. 18-17 the score. I'm Don Bowles along with Craig Campbell. We certainly hope you're enjoying our broadcast here. We hope we can do many more basketball games yet to come this year. Schweikert off the right side to Rothwell. Back out top to Kopus. Kopus, left side Osborne, a little ball fake, takes it to the elbow, goes left side, back over Schweikert, a little jump shot, up and in. Nice catch of the ball by Breeston and a nice jump shot.
Yeah, he was off balance, did not panic. Nice jump shot by Breeston.
2017, yeah, he could have easily traveled, done several things there. With the basketball now, Kaiser, back out right side, Crank. Now, Montgomery, long 3, no. Rebound tipped around, though, and shot up left side by Kaiser. We'll have a foul. We'll be back. We'll take a break. We're right back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
He makes one, misses one on the rebound, tipped around. North Adams ends up with it. Kopus will bring it down the floor. Minute 17 to go in our first half. North Adams up by 2, 20-18. Right side, dribbling in is Rothwell. Skip pass way out top now to Osborne. Now to Rothwell. Rothwell in the paint. Little half scoop shot. Nope. Hannah off the, and we're going to get a foul against North Adams. That's interesting because Hannah was swinging his elbows pretty good, wasn't he?
He was, yeah, absolutely. And that's a tough one because it looked like Jace Rothwell had the tie-up, but the foul came on Breeston Schweikert from outside. And that's 2 on Breeston now.
20-18 the score. Thanks to our season sponsors, including Farm Credit Mid-America, securing the future of rural communities, one home, one farm, one business at a time.
Joe Hanna to the line for the Falcons to shoot the simple bonus. He makes the first one, gets the second one here.
Pulls his team within 1. With this one, he could tie the game. And he does not. Rebound tipped around again. This time gets back, though. Minford, Kaiser off the left side shot, no good. Good save by Butterworth. Back to Schweikert, and they'll call a travel and a turnover against North Adams.
They did save the possession there for a moment, but then Schweikert gets double teamed and traveled, but didn't get the offensive rebound to the Falcons. That's important.
Montgomery will try to inbound it. He does, gets it in there to Hannah. And there'll be a foul called against North Adams again. That'll be the simple bonus again.
Carson Osborne with his second. Third North Adams Green Devil with 3 fouls now. Or 2 fouls, excuse me, 2 fouls.
They're saying that was a third foul?
No, that was my mistake.
Yeah, they're saying no. They're saying third foul. Third foul on Osborne. That's tough. And the foul shot up and good. And that ties the game at 20 all. With 50.4 seconds to go in our half. Second foul shot. It's good as well. Minford retakes the lead, 21-20. And Rothwell, he'll run the point now. Swing it left side, and into the corner they go to Kopus for a 3-shot. He liked it, did not stay down. Montgomery on the rebound, working ahead. Out of bounds it goes. North Adams basketball. Good defense there by Kopus. Down to 32.5 seconds to come. Don't forget, March 24th at North Adams High School. It's the C103 Shack All-Star Game. Make sure you're there. Games, I should say. Girls game, boys game, cheerleaders, money given away, slam dunk, hot shots, you name it, we got it. Make sure you're there. Kopus start the offense at the midcourt. Lefty goes over there, Rothwell. And Hessler. And behind the defense, Butterworth, but couldn't corral it. It'll be out of bounds. North Adams gets the basketball with 9.3 seconds to go.
Nice
in the first half. I'm
nice
sorry.
attempt by Butterworth to get it inside, just knocked out of bounds.
It was. Now Kopus bounce pass in to Hessler. To Schweikert. Schweikert, little ball fake into the paint. Behind the defense, shot up. Nope, but stick back. Who was that? Was that Butterworth?
No, Schweikert.
Schweikert would take to the half. North Adams leading 21-20. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio's TV and C103.
Taste the snappy tomato pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com. The stars will align Friday, March 24th at North Adams High School for the 38th annual Shack Senior All-Star Games presented by C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV. Be there for the hot shot contest, slam dunk contest, all-star cheerleaders, and of course the girls and boys senior all-star games. The 38th annual Shack Senior All-Star Games at North Adams High School. Doors open at 5 p.m. Friday, March 24th. Mark your calendars now.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
At the half, scored 21-20 North Adams. Minford won the first quarter 11-5, but it was all North Adams in the second, 16-9. Up next, it's the Higgins Steel Roofing Studio update with Bailey Bellamy right after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Gotcha. Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union. Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Maxler Tractor.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
From the ashes of Winchester, Seaman, and Cherry Fork was born the North Adams High School in 1970. North Adams fans are proud of their heritage, but come together as one, supporting the students academically and athletically. We always bring a crowd as the spirit of the Green Devil burns inside of us. We learn to tell our story from coast to coast. We are the Green Devils.
G2 Auto LLC in Peebles is the newest car dealer around, and their team can help you find your next vehicle. Buying a car, truck, or SUV is a big deal. Don't get an overpriced estimate from someone who treats you like you're a number. Go see the friendly and high-speed staff at G2. G2 Auto in Peebles. Get in gear. Visit G2AutoLLC.com to learn more or browse their virtual showroom. That's G2AutoLLC.com.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and we've been doing just that since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in the people of this community hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief. Member FDIC.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Hello, this is Tammy Crothers from Roush Insurance. Our agency has been here for over 80 years, so please keep us in mind if you're looking for a more competitive quote on any of your insurance needs. You can stop by the office at 313 East Main Street, West Union, or give us a call at 937-544-3123.
Welcome back to Barry Chevrolet Halftime Report. You know, folks, we always talk about this, the game of quarters. First quarter, Minford owned it, and North Adams was kind of real tentative trying to slice and dice. But Craig, second quarter, it flipped, didn't it?
It absolutely did. North Adams got a few shots to go down, and there you go. You know, obviously that's what happens.
And here at the halftime, score 22-21, North Adams up by 1. Game over? Oh, not by a long shot. Good basketball, though. We're back second half action right after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years, 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking. Taste the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com. The stars will align Friday, March 24th at North Adams High School for the 38th Annual Shack Senior All-Star Games presented by C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV. Be there for the Hot Shot Contest, Slam Dunk Contest, All-Star Cheerleaders, and of course the Girls and Boys Senior All-Star Games. The 38th Annual Shack Senior All-Star Games at North Adams High School. Doors open at 5 p.m. Friday, March 24th. Mark your calendars now.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. And score 22-21. It is North Adams leading Minford. Will begin the second half of play. Minford will have the basketball, trailing by 1.
I'd love to have the stats on how many times they trailed this season, just for curiosity's sake.
You're talking about Minford.
Minford, of
I
course.
bet not very many.
Right.
And they'll go left side with it, back out top to Shoemaker, right side to Crank. Crank, little step through for a shot up, and he buries it. Rothwell, little, I don't know, overplay on the defense, left him open, so Minford takes the lead 23-22 early here in the second half.
That was Crank's first basket of the game.
Osborne back in there with 3 fouls, the ball knocked away. It will be North Adams basketball. Join Ben Higgins game days at 4:45 just before tip-off for the Shack pregame report, brought to you by Ron Lynch, financial advisor at Edward Jones Investments in Maysville, and Peebles Save a Lot. As Copas driving in off the right side, off the glass and in.
Gotta love to see that. Branson Copas taking it to the hole. He's got 13 now.
7:12 to go. North Adams retakes the lead. Montgomery calls for a little help out top. He'll swing it left side over there to Crank again. Excuse me, that's Kaiser. Back to Crank off the right side. Hester's playing some nice defense out there. As stop and pop off the elbow, up and in. Good hesitation shot by Montgomery. Makes it 25-24. Minford retakes the lead.
Yeah, we were talking about hoping that Montgomery would not get hot this half.
Copas. They'll get Reagan out top, the big guy working top of the key. Copas working around. They haven't really adjusted on Copas, even though he had a very successful second quarter there. Osborne dribbling it, now back out left side to Rothwell. North Adams again showing a lot of patience. And Copas.
Minford fans want that to be a double dribble, but it was definitely a foul on Mr. Montgomery. Miles, that is his second foul, team first of this half.
North Adams will put it in play underneath their own basket. 6:13 to go third quarter. Bounce pass into Reagan, back out top to Hessler now. Go right side to Copas again. We certainly appreciate everybody watching on Good Guys Radio TV. Welcome aboard. All you C103 people, oh wow. We hope you're enjoying the listening in on the game as well. You can download our app. You can listen on Alexa. Copas on a step back three. No. Rebound though. Hessler. They'll reset and go again. Good look, North Adams. Copas. Back out and now to Hessler. Back to Copas again. Copas another three shot. That one's a little short. And out of bounds off Montgomery. North Adams gets a break. They're going to get a third look.
Yep. Branson needs to just go ahead and keep firing them up.
If you've not tried it, though, go to goodguysradiotv.com. Goodguysradiotv.com. It's free. No subscription. Thanks to our wonderful sponsors. Inbounds it comes there to Rothwell. Back out top Copas. Now left side Hessler. Hessler. Little one-hand shot. Nope. Rebound Reagan. And they'll get a fourth time. Up and in. Dylan Reagan makes it 26-25. North Adams back on top.
Reagan with his first basket of the game.
Go far left side, Hannah. Back to Shoemaker. He was the guy hot hand in the first quarter. Turnaround jumper there, Kaiser again. And the ball knocked away. Good hustle there by Rothwell. Can he hang on to it? He does. Nope, they're going to say a held basketball.
Held ball. North Adams will retain possession.
Good hustle on the part of Rothwell. 4:58 to go in our third quarter. This coverage sponsored by Southern State Community College. Visit sscc.edu to begin your pathway to completion today. 4:58 to go third quarter. 1-point ball game, 26-25 North Adams.
Well below Minford Falcon pace for scoring, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Actually, well below both teams as far as that goes.
That's true.
Back out to Copas. But as we said, North Adams definitely more as jump shot Copas. Nope. Rebound Hannah. Minford will go back the other way. Montgomery a little hesitation off the screen. Now back out right side Hannah. Hannah finger roll up and we'll get a foul against North Adams. As Hannah takes a tumble, we hope he's okay. We'll take a quick break. We're right back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union. Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as Joe Hanna took a hard fall after making his shot. He's helped over to the bench, holding his lower back. We're massaging it a little bit. He will come out of the game, and somebody will take his place at the foul line because that was an and one. There was a foul on North Adams on the play.
Dylan Reagan picked the foul up, and we're going to have Mr. Bailey White coming into the game to shoot the free throw for Hanna.
4:25 to go in our third quarter. The score 27-26 now. Minford up by 1. Make it 2 as he hits a foul shot. Make it 28-26 now. North Adams will get the ball again in the backcourt. Copas again will set the offense. Huge crowd from North Adams. Great student section. Fun to watch these student sections compete with each other. Swing it right side. Then now they'll go to Rothwell, and a long three-shot Osborne. Nope, rebound tipped around. Stripped down there. Kaiser comes out with it.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the student section got a discount. They're not using their seats.
Montgomery misses the shot. There'll be a foul against Minford on the rebound.
Yeah, Bennett Kaiser. That's going to be 3 on Kaiser.
Join us before each game as we bring you the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. That's presented by Southern Hills Community Bank, featuring 8 locations across Adams, Brown, and Highland County.
Schweikert and Butterworth come in for the Green Devils, replacing Hessler and Reagan.
Branson Copas out off the wing. He'll hand it off to Schweikert. Now they'll find Osborne. And again to Copas. 28-26, Minford by 2, 3:36 to go, third quarter. Dribbling in Copas, in traffic, the ball knocked away. North Adams will keep it.
Osborne, we need to see him hit one, get one to fall down here and get himself going.
Yeah, nobody's stroking it here in the third quarter by any means. We need somebody in North Adams get a little hot. Branson Copas was burying it pretty regularly there in the second quarter, excuse me. North Adams outscoring Minford in that third quarter, 16-9. Good work there by Rothwell. He could have lost that ball away. Instead, he gets it to Copas. 28-26 the score, 3:17 to go. Copas driving in, finger roll up and in. We're tied, 28 all.
Branson's got that little shimmy to get himself going, and he gets right to the hoop.
Now let's get a stop, North Adams. Montgomery out top. They'll swing it far left side. And inside they go. Back out, Crank with the 3-shot off the rim. Rebound tipped around. Rothwell comes up with it. Rothwell, bounce pass ahead, and driving in for the layup is Osborne.
There we go.
North Adams retakes the lead 30-28 with 2:42 to go in the third quarter.
Might be all it takes for Carson to get that layup to drop.
Montgomery has the ball now. He tries to answer in the same direction, same manner. It doesn't. Shot blocked as Shoemaker went up. It'll be a foul against North Adams. It's time for that scoreboard update brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block in West Union. The score is North Adams 30, Minford 28.
Camden Butterworth picks that foul up for the Green Devils. That's his second.
Shoemaker settles in to take a foul shot, misses the first.
Shoemaker with those quick threes in the first quarter has not scored since.
good to see him back in the game. Joe Hanna, he took a tumble there a few minutes ago. It's good to see him back out there.
Absolutely. Good thing. Good for him.
Shoemaker's second foul shot rolls around and drops in. Make it 30-29. Copas again. North Adams with a 1-point lead. They can extend it here. Couple of crossovers. Takes it to the paint. Driving in. Shot. Nope. Rebound tipped out. Minford has it. Crank. Back the other way we go. Dribble behind the back. Then it go left side. 3-shot. No. Rebound down underneath. It was Rothwell. Rothwell, a little stutter step. Dishes it to Osborne for a 3. Looks good. Is good. Yes. 33-29. North Adams, their biggest lead of the ball game. Timeout on the floor. We're back after this. Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Bachelor Tractor.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
I'm Don Bowles, along with Craig Campbell. We're at the Ohio University Convocation Center, home of the Bobcats. You can see that great big Bobcat out there center floor. If you'd really like to see it, check out Goodguysradiotv.com. Good Guys Radio TV, you can watch our broadcast. North Adams with a 4-point lead. Minford with the basketball. Shoemaker forcing his way in. There'll be a foul called against North Adams, I do believe.
Yeah, Shoemaker using his probably 50-plus pounds against Cameron Butterworth, and Butterworth will pick up that foul. That's 3 on him. Reagan going to replace him.
Out there for Minford with 3 fouls is Bennett Kaiser. Montgomery will put the ball in play and goes there to Kaiser. Kaiser back out far left side. What do we got? He stepped on the baseline up. No?
They're going to call foul, looks like on Schweikert. That's 2 on Breeston.
And I will admit they're calling this a little closer than a lot of the games we've seen so far in tournament. And off the inbounds, Shoemaker up and in, make it 33-31 now. Little pat play there. Shoemaker off the left low block. Copes at the midcourt. Goes left side. Reagan trying to get posted up inside. Now Osborne. Back out to Copas. Copas, little ball fake. Yep, they're going to call him for the travel. Minute 8 to go in our second quarter, but you know what? North Adams has had an awfully clean game, haven't they?
They have. I had to look twice. That's only the 3rd turnover I've got for them.
You don't get much better than that in high school.
No, sir.
Minute 8 seconds to go, third quarter. North Adams up by 2, 33-31. Montgomery. Head left side there to Hanna, back to Montgomery. North Adams staying in this straight up man-to-man. They go right side, though, to Crank, reversing that defense. Shoemaker, stop. Finally goes there, right side, shot up and in. Good look for Kaiser. We're tied at 33-all.
Kaiser now with 5 points for the game.
44 seconds to go in our third quarter. North Adams will probably sit on it a little bit here. Looks like that's what they will do. Down to 27 seconds. Stick around after the final buzzer for stats and more for the Willie & Son Trucking post-game show. Join us for that. We're down to 17 seconds. Copa's just standing out off the wing. Down to 8 seconds. Copas. Little dribble drive, working against Montgomery. And the ball knocked away. And that'll end the quarter. We're tied, 33-all. We're back after this fourth quarter action here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
From the ashes of Winchester, Seaman, and Cherry Fork was born the North Adams High School in 1970. North Adams fans are proud of their heritage, but come together as one, supporting the students academically and athletically. We always bring a crowd as the spirit of the Green Devil burns inside of us. We learn to tell our story from coast to coast. We are the Green Devils.
G2 Auto LLC in Peoples is the newest car dealer around, and their team can help you find your next vehicle. Buying a car, truck, or SUV is a big deal. Don't get an overpriced estimate from someone who treats you like you're a number. Go see the friendly and high-speed staff at G2. G2 Auto in Peoples. Get in gear. Visit G2AutoLLC.com to learn more or browse their virtual showroom. That's G2AutoLLC.com.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and we've been doing just that since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in the people of this community hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief. Member FDIC.
We come back just as Minford puts the ball in play in the backcourt. And the score tied 33-all. Short shot out front. Rebound, though, down underneath. Back to Crank it goes. Turnaround jumper. Nope. Rebound tipped out. Who's got it? Hannah puts it back up and in. He's fouled. He'll go to the foul line and one.
That's a tough one for the Green Devils. That foul is going to go against Reagan. His second foul.
Minford retakes a lead now by 2. They could take it up by 3. That would be their biggest lead of the second half. And he does. Make it 33.
Hannah now with 10 points for the game, averages 8.6.
We'll pick one special athlete following the ball game for our Snappy Tomato Pizza C with their player of the game. Reagan, little bunny shot, couldn't get that one to go. Rebound 36, say it's 36-33. Minford with the ball. Need a stop here. Montgomery off the right side loses the ball away. North Adams will get it. There's your stop.
Nice defense by Breeston Schweikert to knock that ball off of Montgomery's knee.
Minford is trying to get a run going here. That is the very last thing North Adams needs to have happen. They need to go the other direction. North Adams with the run. 36-33. Minford. 7:05. Back out to Osborne. Osborne spin move at the left elbow. Kicks it back out to Kopus. They've got Kopus pretty well covered up right now. Now to Osborne.
Yeah, they play nice switching man-to-man for sure.
Osborne off the glass and in. Back to a one-point game, 36-35 now.
Carson was 7 now, all in the second half.
Minford still up by 1. Montgomery looking to the coach, see what he wants to run. And the ball knocked away. Steele. Shoemaker gives it up. They've got Osborne driving layup up and in. Make it 37-36. North Adams retakes the lead with 6:14 to go in our fourth and final quarter. Montgomery off the screen, driving into the paint. Underhand shot. Nope. Rebound Schweikert. Good defense again, North Adams. Kopus. Back out top. Back it goes Schweikert for a 3 shot. No. Rebound tipped out. Kopus gets it back. 5:51 to go fourth quarter. North Adams up by 1, 37-36.
Nice job by the Green Devils to go down by 3, but not panic whatsoever.
Good point. Because this is often when a lot of teams, it's so critical this fourth quarter, those kind of things become so much more important than earlier in the game. Kopus working in the paint. Little half hook up and in. I'm not sure what that was. More like an alley-oop. I said there was a half hook. Make it 39-36. Now North Adams back up by 3.
I was trying to think that myself. Which side did he shoot that from?
He swung it to the right, then brought it back to the left. Underhand shot. Montgomery on a 3. Nope. Rebound tipped around, but Montgomery gets his own. It's loose on the floor, loose on the floor, loose on the floor. North Adams has it. And we'll get what? Timeout called North Adams. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
ProGen's next generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Off the timeout, North Adams will have the basketball. Again, as normal, Copas will have it. 5:02 to go in the fourth quarter. North Adams with the lead, 39-36.
Jeff Pika into the game for the Falcons. He replaced Hannah, who took another spill on that bad back.
Osborne driving in, a little underhand shot up and in. Make it 41-36, and that is the biggest lead of the game for North Adams.
Osborne now with 11 points, all here in the second half.
4:41 to go in our fourth. Shoemaker out top. He was the big guy in the first quarter as he dribbles in, working against Reagan. Step back shot. Nope. Rebound down underneath. Osborne has it. 4:28 to go in our fourth quarter. Scoreboard update brought to you by H&R Block and West Union, your tax and financial partner. The score is again North Adams 41, Minford 36. Out top, they'll swing it left side. Schweikert likes the 3. Can he bury the 3? He does. 44-36. It is North Adams with the lead. 4:04 to go. Shoemaker will try to answer with a 3 of his own. No, it's a little short off the front. Rebound Pika, and we'll get a foul against North Adams.
Jace Rothwell picks that one. He's got 2 now.
Thanks again to our season sponsors, including Health Source of Ohio, providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community.
Pardon me, that's 3 on Jace. That's what I had, but then going by the home score, but they just now changed it to 3 on Jace.
Montgomery tried to get the ball in play. Good defense by North Adams. Knocked back out, and now Minford will get it in and out top to Kaiser. Turn around. Shoemaker gets it. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2 foul shots.
Foul charge number 10.
Branson Copas picks that foul up. That's his first for the game.
3:55 to go in our ball game. 44-36. It is North Adams leading.
Shoemaker split a pair of free throws earlier in the third quarter there. He's 1 for 2.
Both of these teams very, very young. A lot of the key players are all sophomores. Shoemaker's first foul shot is good. 44-37 now. North Adams leading. Second foul shot, rolls around, drops in. 44-38 now. North Adams up by 6. In the backcourt, they're going to show some full court man-to-man pressure. Double team Copas. He throws it ahead right side to Osborne. Little chancy pass goes to Rothwell behind the defense. Reagan puts it up and in. They found Dylan Reagan for 2.
That is the perfect way to break that press.
46-38 the score now. North Adams leading. Reagan way out top, a mismatch. They probably don't want that. As Montgomery goes right side. Now Montgomery for a 3. It's off the rim again. He gets his own rebound back out to Crank. Crank back out to Pico. Kaiser for a shot up and in. Nice jump shot. 46-40 now. Timeout on the floor. We're back after this. North Adams leads here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Hello, this is Tammy Crothers from Roush Insurance. Our agency has been here for over 80 years, so please keep us in mind if you're looking for a more competitive quote on any of your insurance needs. You can stop by the office at 313 East Main Street, West Union, or give us a call at 937-544-3123.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years and 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
17 seconds to go in our ball game. North Adams 46, Minford 40. They're going to show full court pressure again. Rothwell will put it in play. He'll find Osborne in the backcourt. Hook pass back to Rothwell. Dribbling ahead, working against Montgomery, goes to Reagan. Back out top again, now to Copas. Down to 3:09 to go. Copas working again. Far right corner, they go to Rothwell. Back out again. And back to Copas. And now left side, they go Schweikert. Wide open three. Will it go? It does not. Rebound tipped around, though. And Schweikert gets it back. And gets his own rebound off a block shot, and he's fouled. Good sequence there for North Adams.
Excellent. That is exactly what we want to see. You know, if you miss a shot, go after the offensive rebound. Bennett Kaiser picks up number 4.
Copas inbounds it to Reagan. They'll swing it around out top and finally get it to Copas. Way out off the right wing. He'll pick up the double team. Now to Osborne, back to Copas. Good catch the ball. They got to be a little more careful with those passes. Osborne looking, back to Copas. We're down to 2:30. 6-point ball game, North Adams. Bounce pass, they go there to Rothwell. Skip past Schweikert in the corner again for another 3. Another rim out, but Reagan gets it back, puts it up. Nope, misses that shot. Tipped out. Minford gets it back. Kaiser out ahead to Montgomery. Right side, Crank. Shoemaker thought about it, didn't load it. Now shot from the left wing. Nope, rebound tipped around. And once again, North Adams has it. Rothwell has it this time. And we'll get a foul against Minford. 2:02 to go in the ball game. North Adams leading 46-40.
Fouls on number 5, Adam Crank for the Falcons, his first, team 4th.
Rothwell will put the ball in play again. They're showing full court pressure. They got Pico on, no, there we go. Osborne in, back ahead to Rothwell. And I think that was a foul. What I'm laughing about, folks, is for those of you listening on C103, they grabbed his shirt and stretched it, almost like one of those cartoon stretches.
Yeah.
A little slow call there, but the foul was called finally.
Jace Rothwell did not like that a whole lot, but he is a very level-headed kid and just said, okay, that's how you're going to play.
Minute 57 to go. Bounce pass in. It comes to Osborne, back to Rothwell. Rothwell dribble back out top. Now to Osborne again. Down to minute 51. End of the corner, go to Schweikert. Back to go to Rothwell. A little leaner up and in.
Oh my.
48-40. North Adams. A minute 40. Shot up off the wing. They'll answer with a 3, though. Make it 48-43. Timeout on the floor. We're back after this. North Adams leads. Minute 37 to go here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking. the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
Minute 37 to go in our ball game. North Adams leading 48-43. That last three was tough. North Adams needs to really be careful here and not allow a takeaway. North Adams will put it in play again against full court pressure. The only player back is Reagan. And bounce pass into Osborne in the backcourt. Back it'll go to Rothwell. Ahead left side to Schweikert. Schweikert dribbles around, goes to Kopus. Down to a minute 30 now. And we'll get a foul called, right? I believe.
Yeah, they're going to call a foul on Minford, and Schweikert also took a little offense to that. But
Foul charge number 34, Jackson Shoemaker.
Jackson Shoemaker picks up number 3.
Yeah, that's interesting. I thought he already had 3. 48-43 the score. So I should have looked and listened better, shouldn't I? Rothwell in trouble, gets it to Kopus in the backcourt. Kopus dribbling ahead, and we'll get a foul quickly called. Down to a minute 28.
Bailey White for the Falcons picks that foul up.
Finally, that will put North Adams at the foul line. Branson Kopus will step to the line. He'll have to earn the second one. Minute 28 on our clock. And Kopus' first foul shot, he buries it. 49-43 now the score.
18 points now for Branson.
Branson will settle in to play the second foul shot. And he misses it. Rebound. Back it'll come Kaiser to Montgomery. Montgomery off the left side. They'll come back to Kaiser for a 3. It's off the front, no good. Rebound, Schweikert. And Schweikert is fouled. Minute 16 to go. 49-46. North Adams with the lead. They will walk the other way, and Schweikert will shoot the bonus.
Schweikert with the highest percentage on the North Adams Green Devils. He doesn't shoot as many, but he does shoot 86% for the season.
He'll step to the foul line, and again, we're on the Minford side of things. Minford folks, interestingly quiet, and he misses the foul shot. He will not get the second when Montgomery has it going the other way. Down to a minute 12. Montgomery dribbling around, little floater, shot blocked. Schweikert comes out with it. Schweikert dribbling ahead is fouled again.
Nice defense from Jace Rothwell to get that block from behind.
Minute 3 seconds to go in our ball game. 49-43. It is North Adams leading by 6.
That foul was on Shoemaker now. He has 4.
Schweikert at the foul line again. He'll have to earn the second one. He misses it again. Foul shot Kaiser, rebound Kaiser. Out ahead to Montgomery again. Down to 58 seconds. Long 3 from Montgomery. Shot no good. Rebound Schweikert again off a tip by Kopus.
That's going to be all for Mr. Kaiser. That's number 5, Bennett Kaiser.
49-43 the score. 54.6 seconds to go in our fourth quarter. This time Branson Kopus will go to the foul line as they fouled him in the minute. No, they're going to say.
Looks like.
Well, there is a discussion as to who goes to the foul line. North Adams thought it was Kopus. The referee said Schweikert. 54.6 seconds to go. It's a 6-point ball game. North Adams leading 49-46. And Branson Kopus will go to the foul line, to the disdain of the Minford fans.
Yeah, they wanted Schweikert to go back where he just missed 2, but Schweikert was like, I'll take him.
And it is a double bonus. He'll get, all he has to do is hit one of these to make it a 3-possession game. First foul shot up and good. Make it 50-43. 54.6 seconds to go in our ball game. I'm Don Bowles along with Craig Campbell. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Second foul shot good. Make it 51-43. We're back. Timeout on the floor. After this, Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Gotcha.
The stars will align Friday, March 24th at North Adams High School for the 38th Annual Shaq Senior All-Star Games presented by C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV. Be there for the Hot Shot Contest, Slam Dunk Contest, All-Star Cheerleaders, and of course the Girls and Boys Senior All-Star Games. The 38th Annual Shaq Senior All-Star Games at North Adams High School. Doors open at 5 p.m. Friday, March 24th. Mark your calendars now.
.6 seconds to go. North Adams obviously pretty excited right now. They need to. Still a lot of time left. 51-43 the score. North Adams leads by 8 here. 54.6 seconds to go in our fourth and final quarter. North Adams is not going to defend the inbound. They're going to pick him up at almost the half court. Dribbling out top is Montgomery. Montgomery off the screen. He'll go far right side. Over there to White. Now they get to Shoemaker. Shoemaker tries to go baseline. He'll be fouled.
Yeah, that foul's going to go against Dylan Reagan.
He will go to the foul line for the simple bonus.
At the line, Jackson Shoemaker, 1 and the bonus.
45.7 seconds in the wait. Minford has been fouling. That's a lot of time left. He misses the foul shot. It's tipped out, and North Adams ends up with a Copus, and he'll dribble out ahead. They thought they fouled him. They didn't. He's still got the basketball. He goes down underneath Osborne. Pick it up and in! 53-43, North Adams by 10. 32.5 seconds to go in the fourth. Montgomery for a long three. No, rebound back out. Reagan has it for North Adams. Back in the backcourt, we're going to have, what, a foul. North Adams will walk to the foul line with 23.6 seconds to go and a 10-point lead.
North Adams fans feeling it. The team's feeling it. A little bit of confidence right now.
Dylan Reagan will go to the foul line to shoot 2. Minford comes in here, the #1 seed. Misses the foul shot. He'll get a second.
Noah Martin and Jeffrey Pica coming into the game for the Falcons.
Reagan will get a second foul shot. His team up by 10 with 23.6 seconds to go. And rolls around and goes in. Make it 54-43, an 11-point lead. Ahead, right side, Crank for a three, buries it. 54-43, makes it 54-46. And again, a foul in the backcourt, 13.8 seconds to go. We'll walk the other way. North Adams again will shoot 2 foul shots. This time it's going to be Rothwell.
Jace Rothwell going to make his first appearance at the line today.
Jace Rothwell at the line, double bonus.
Again, 13.8 seconds to go. 54-46 is the score. Rothwell misses the first foul shot. This has not been a great foul shooting team, and North Adams is going to send in some substitutions.
Seniors Lane Martin and Alex Schubert come into the game. Also, who was the other player? Sorry, Don.
It was
Camden Butterworth comes back in.
This has not been a great foul shooting performance for North Adams. They're going to win this ball game, but it's not going to be from the foul line. And he misses that one. Rebound down. It'll come to Martin. Right side, they'll go over to White. Shot from the right side, Crank. Nope, back out. That'll be step back. Shot 3, nope. And that's going to be the ball game, folks. North Adams, your district champions, Division III, have knocked off Minford. We're back. Up next, it's the Willie & Son Trucking postgame show here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
The stars will align Friday, March 24th at North Adams High School for the 38th Annual Shaq Senior All-Star Games presented by C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV. Be there for the Hot Shot Contest, Slam Dunk Contest, All-Star Cheerleaders, and of course the Girls and Boys Senior All-Star Games. The 38th Annual Shaq Senior All-Star Games at North Adams High School. Doors open at 5 p.m. Friday, March 24th. Mark your calendars now.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union. Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Bachelor Tractor.
On. It was Minford jumping out to a 5-0 lead. Then Northampton finally scored, but it ended up being an 8-2 lead before Northampton could score their second basket. They ended the first quarter, the score 11-5. Minford leading by 6. But in that second quarter, Northampton tied it with 4:11 to go in the second quarter at 13-all. Then at 4:05, Minford took it back by 1. But with 3:45 to go in the second quarter, Northampton took the lead, and they were to hold that lead until almost the end of the second quarter and led by 1 at the end, 21-20 at the half. In the third quarter, it was back and forth, back and forth. Minford led by 1, then Northampton's up by 1. Minford by 1, Northampton's by 1. Minford by 1, and then it was tied with 3:09 to go in our third quarter. Minford took the lead for 2:42 to go at 32-28. They held it until the three-quarter mark when Northampton's tied it at 33-all. Minford was to take the lead for the last time, 36-33 with 7:44 to go in the fourth quarter. Northampton retook the lead 37-36 with 6:14 to go in the fourth and final quarter, and they were to lead the balance of the ball game. In that last 6 minutes and 14 seconds, Minford only scored 10 points. Northampton, on the other hand, scored 17. They were able to outscore Minford in that fourth and final quarter, obviously, and it was they outscored them 21-13. Yes, what a fourth quarter it was. Northampton's playing the best game I've seen them play all year. Not a surprise. We'll take a quick break. We got a lot more to go here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
From the ashes of Winchester, Seaman, and Cherry Fork was born the North Adams High School in 1970. North Adams fans are proud of their heritage, but come together as one, supporting the students academically and athletically. We always bring a crowd as the spirit of the Green Devil burns inside of us. We learn to tell our story from coast to coast. We are the Green Devils.
G2 Auto LLC in Peoples is the newest car dealer around, and their team can help you find your next vehicle. Buying a car, truck, or SUV is a big deal. Don't get an overpriced estimate from someone who treats you like you're a number. Go see the friendly and high-speed staff at G2. G2 Auto in Peoples. Get in gear. Visit G2AutoLLC.com to learn more or browse their virtual showroom. That's G2AutoLLC.com.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and we've been doing just that since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in the people of this community hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. They're about to cut down the nets. North Adams Green Devils out there. They're taking pictures. They are the district champions. They will come back and play here at the Convo on Wednesday night. That game will be at 8 p.m. We will be here to bring you that. That's a regional semifinals. They're going to the Sweet 16. It'll be 54-46 was the final score here. They will play the winner of the next game to take place here, either South Point or Zane Trace. What a game this was for North Adams. They did not dominate. The biggest thing, Craig, they didn't panic.
Absolutely. They, like I said, there was one time in the fourth quarter where they got down by 3, did not faze them whatsoever.
They kept their cool and they won a ball game. We'll take another quick break. We'll be right back, and Craig's going to have individual team stats for both ball clubs as we continue the Willie & Son Trucking postgame show. And, of course, we yet to have our Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. We'll also name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. But first this, here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Hello, this is Tammy Crothers from Roush Insurance. Our agency has been here for over 80 years, so please keep us in mind if you're looking for a more competitive quote on any of your insurance needs. You can stop by the office at 313 East Main Street, West Union, or give us a call at 937-544-3123.
Welcome back to Willie & Son Trucking post-game show, and a great celebration going on down the floor as North Adams is cutting the net. They are the district champions, Southeast District. I'll tell you what, while they're doing it, Craig, let's take a look at the Minford Falcons stats. How about that?
Absolutely. Thanks, Don. The Falcons had 6 players reach the scoring column. We had Bailey White came off the bench and shot that free throw in place of Joe Hanna. He had 1 point, was 1 for 1 from the line, had 3 fouls. Then we had Bennett Kaiser averaging 14.8 for the season, only had 7. Then we had Adam Crank with 5 points. He committed 2 fouls. I'm sorry, Bennett Kaiser was 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Adam Crank, 5 fouls, 5 points, all of those from the field. Then we had Joe Hanna, 10 points, 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Jackson Shoemaker, 11 points total. Those 2 quick threes in the first quarter, but only ended up with 11 points, and he averaged 11.6 for the season. So we got him and Joe Hanna, the only 2 players from the Minford Falcons that reached their season average. As I say, the last player, Miles Montgomery, averaging 22.6 for the season, 12 points, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, committed 2 fouls. I'm sure he's definitely not used to being handled. We had Cody Hessler guarding him a lot of the game, and then we had Breeston Schweiker, Branson Copas, you name it. They put everybody on Mr. Montgomery, held him to only 12 points. That came up to 46 points for the Minford Falcons. I know this number 22% from three-point land, that was skewed because they were throwing up a lot of threes in the fourth quarter that in desperation. But still, to hold a team to 22% from behind the arc, great defense by North Adams. Also, they were 11 for 16 from the free throw line for 69%, and 35% total from the field for the Minford Falcon. Go to the North Adams. Nope.
Well, we'll hold on to that after this. But, Craig, you know, you and I talked about it, and no, we're not end-all, be-all or know everything about basketball, but we talked about before the ball game the disparity between the margins in these teams. Minford was giving up with, I'd have to pull it out, but I think it was 8 points difference between them and their opponents. North Adams, on the other hand, pushing toward 20 points between their opponents. And that was a difference in the ballgame was defense, wasn't it?
Absolutely. We talked about defense being a possible struggle for the Falcons because we know how good North Adams is, and that's exactly what it was.
And North Adams, the best way to describe it, North Adams played their game. They were not intimidated by a team that came in here undefeated in Ohio play. Their only loss was to West Virginia, a team they'd lost to by 15 points earlier in the season. They came in here and they played their ball game. So Willie and Son Trucking post-game show. I'm Don Bowles along with Craig Campbell again. We want to thank Bailey Bellamy for our studio producer, as well as Mr. Brandon Rigdon, our TV producer director. We hope you get an opportunity, if you've not watched it, you get an opportunity to watch this game on on Good Guys Radio TV. The cool thing about what we do is it's free, first of all, thanks to our sponsors, and second of all, you can go back and watch this. And my guess would be there'll be a few people do that.
I may do it myself, Don.
There you go. We'll be right back. The Willie and Son Trucking postgame show continues right after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years and 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie and Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie and Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie and Son Trucking.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it's the Willie and Son Trucking postgame show. I'm Don Bowles along with Craig Campbell. We're wrapping things up here from Ohio University, the Convocation Center. The North Adams Green Devils knock off Minford and win the district championship. Let's hear about how they did it now, Mr. Campbell.
All right, North Adams, they did get 7 players in the scoring column. Camden Butterworth had 1 free throw, was 1 for 2 from the line, had 1 point. Cody Hessler had a bucket in the first quarter, had 2 points. We had Breeston Schweiker, 7 points, all of those from the field. Did go 0 for 2 from the line. And Dylan Reagan had 5 points, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Then we had Mr. Jace Rothwell, 6 points, all of those from the field. 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And leading all scorers, Mr. Branson Copas, 20 points, 16 from the field, 4 for 6 from the free throw line. And then we've got percentage-wise, the North Adams Green Devils, 6 for 12 from the free throw line. Not their best showing, but you know, when you got a good lead and you built a good lead, that's all that matters. So they went 6 for 12, 50%, 23.3% from three-point land, 44.9% total from the field for the North Adams Green Devils. Had 54 points, good enough to have an 8-point victory, and that's all that matters for the district champion North Adams Green Devils.
All right, now let's talk about up next. The next game out here in front of us is South Point taking on Zane Trace. I would think it's unfair to say one's favored. I would think South Point would be probably a little more favored. Now let's talk about them just a little bit. South Point, the number 2 seed. They were 15-3 at time of tournament draw. Now they defeated Portsmouth. Portsmouth defeated Peebles in their sectional opener. Then South Point came back and defeated Portsmouth. And then after that, it was South Point knocking off a very good Fairland basketball team. So South Point is here in the semifinals. On the other side of the bracket, Zane Trace, the number 3 seed. They were 15-3 on the season as well. And they started things off by defeating Rock Hill, and then came back and defeated a powerhouse. And when I say a powerhouse, I'm not just talking about, I mean, this is a team that is here every year. Every year they knocked off Wheelersburg. Let me quickly go back to that South Point. South Point knocked off Portsmouth 58-56. That was a squeaker. Portsmouth, year after year after year, a team that is always underrated. They're always better than everybody, than their record says. And that was representative of what that was again this time. Now, on the other hand, when we talked about Zane Trace, and now South Point, a reminder, is down past, it would be down east of Portsmouth, down almost to Huntington, just this side of Chesapeake, if you're familiar with where that is. That was, and then Zane Trace, on the other hand, Zane Trace, of course, up north, just east of Chillicothe. Now, Zane Trace knocked off Rock Hill one-handedly, 69-40, and they defeated Wheelersburg with a nice win, a resounding 53-49 was the final score. So, which one will come out of here? Well, it's a little hard to say at this point. As I said, I think South Point, I will admit I've seen South Point. South Point, a very good basketball team. We saw South Point at the Coach Young Classic at North Adams High School, and it was, again, South Point, a really nice physical basketball team. And the Zane Trace, I have not seen them, but if they've knocked off at the point where they are now, you can bet they're a good basketball team. We will take a quick break, and by the way, it was 75-44. They knocked off White Oak at that Coach Young Classic. We'll take a quick break. Up next, our Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. Joining us, Mr. Nathan Copas with the North Adams Green Devils right after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Taste the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com. The stars will align Friday, March 24th at North Adams High School for the 38th Annual Shack Senior All-Star Games presented by C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV. Be there for the Hot Shot Contest, Slam Dunk Contest, All-Star Cheerleaders, and of course the Girls and Boys Senior All-Star Games. The 38th Annual Shack Senior All-Star Games at North Adams High School. Doors open at 5 p.m. Friday, March 24th. Mark your calendars now.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did, This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union.
This is huge for North Adams, isn't it?
It's big. I mean, it's almost surreal right now. You know, we come into this game obviously going to give it our best shot. We're going to, you know, like we said, we told you we're going to respect everybody. We ain't going to fear nobody. We'll play for 32. We knew they was a great team, but the kids just bought into, you know, playing physical, executing the game plan. Like once again with us, we don't always play smart, but we continue to play hard. And yeah, but by far this is the biggest game of my career anyway.
You and the fans have to be proud of every kid that touched the floor tonight.
Oh, absolutely. You know, playing a lot of, and so them. I mean, taps up to them. They play a lot of young kids too. So do we. And to come in here, and that's what I told them. I said, you know, just take it in, get through your warm-ups, and then just I said, right now is the time you just go and take a deep breath. I said, and when they tip up the ball, we're back in the gym at Seaman, and there's nobody else in the gym. We're just out here playing basketball, man, and that's what we had to go do.
The key to the ball game, I think, is the first quarter. Minford came out, could have come out, I don't mean bury you, but they could have put you back on your heels. And I think they thought they did, but they didn't, did they?
Yeah, they hit a few shots there quick. I mean, we know the Shoemaker kid can shoot it, but for him to step out the first two goes and hit those shots were big for them. But like I told our guys, keep your composure throughout this whole 32 minutes. You know, if there's a bad play, they make a shot, they do something like that, just move on to the next one. And I thought we did a great job of that.
Other key time, I think, of course, the entire ball game, it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth after the first quarter. But you get in that fourth quarter, they came very close to going on a run. And again, there's been times this season, bad times especially last year, you guys would have sat back and said, uh-oh, but you didn't.
And that's the to look at the guys and say they're growing up a little bit, and they didn't start pouting. They didn't start. It's about staying focused, staying game plan, doing what you're supposed to be doing, playing on the next play, and especially in turnover time, you have to, because if you pout and whine about it, man, they will bury you.
And then the balance of the fourth quarter just kept whittling away. And that you got to work.
We took a couple ill-advised shots, and man, I think I would like to celebrate when we get home, but I think we're going straight to the gym to shoot free throws. But you know,
6 for 12, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. Actually, that's better than I thought it was. So, you know, maybe
well, it was better than we were thinking it was. There for a while, I thought you weren't going to hit any.
Yeah, well, I think it's just something for them. I just tell them, walk up there, and say, hey, just knock them down. There's nobody better. Just go up there and knock them down. You know, and it's kind of what you have to think when you get to this point. If you start overthinking things and you start second-guessing stuff, then you're going to play passive and you're not going to give your best effort. So when you get to this stage of the game, you got to go out. Yeah, you got to know your game plan. You got to know what you got to do. You got to play hard. But you can't second-guess yourself. You just got to play. And if you make a mistake, like we said, get on to the next one.
Well, and how close were you able to stick to the game plan?
No, pretty good. I mean, actually, we was planning on trapping and stuff a little bit more, but we was doing such a good job in the man. And where I think really, you know, obviously we hit some timely baskets and did some things like that, but is that we competed very well on the boards. We didn't allow second and third opportunities a lot, and that was a big key, and I thought we did a great job of that.
Let's start off with two guys, Cody Hessler and Dylan Reagan, best games I think I've seen them play all season.
Yeah, and it's, you know, both those guys are just, they do their job for us, and that's huge, to make things go around. You know, they may not go out and put 25 on the board or do something like that, but the job that Cody does defensively, the physicality that Dylan gives us a little bit, had a great offensive rebound for his stick back down there late in the, when they was maybe kind of coming back just a little bit.
Right after that run is what it was.
And, you know, just understanding your role and doing it, this makes the whole wheel turn there. So.
And Breeston, Swikert, and Butterworth again doing what they do, especially Swikert. He loves to. I think he thinks he's 6'8" or something. He tries to play.
He thinks he's 6'10". All right, and I like that. For the most part, sometimes it gets the best of him, but he is. He's 5'10", you know, right at it, and he plays like he's 6 foot sometimes. And the thing is one day it may get him beat up. I don't know, but
well, the referee's the only thing saving him right now. I think.
The way he knows right now, if something goes down, he's got a lot of guys can jump in with him. But no, he's a battler. He's a competitor, and that's what I told him in the timeout. The one timeout there late, I said, guys, we got to be dogs. That's what we got to be out here, be dogs. And I think we kind of did that good enough.
And Butterworth, again, he's continued to get better. He started the season injured off the bench. I mean, he's only played, 17, 18 games this season out of your 24 or whatever it is. And he just continues to do what he needs to do, doesn't he?
And then the next game, that we just get a little more out of it, a little more aggression. He'll get some big boards for us, go protect the rim a little bit, do those things. And if he gets a basket in there, that's great. But, everybody, when you get to this point, it's not one guy going to win it for you. It takes a team effort, and we got a good team effort tonight.
Osborne, a little bit of foul trouble.
Yeah.
Played through it.
I played him a little bit. I looked at him and said, hey, I'm going to trust you. All right, I'm going to trust you a little bit. I mean, he hit that shot, and then we was going to maybe get him out because we was going back on defense. But I said, I don't want to burn the timeout to have to get him back in the game. So I said, hey, man, I'm going to trust you. Play. All right, just be smart, and sometimes you got to do that.
Jace Rothwell off the basketball was probably the key to that second quarter.
He's your backup point guard. When people want to go double Branson and do some things like that, you give him the ball in the middle of the floor. He can create for his teammates. And he's big on the boards. I think as the Belpre game, he ended up, which we didn't play well, but he had 14 boards in the Belpre game. He rebounds as big for his size. He does a lot of the intangibles that makes this thing just keep running.
Branson Copas finally, and he's had a lot of good games, but this was the game that everybody thinks Branson's going to play every game. This was just a Branson Copas game. He got comfortable.
He got comfortable when he's starting to play with some more confidence again. I think he kind of lost it there, and that's crazy to say with a kid that's had some success like he's had. How can he struggle with confidence? And he did, and that was hard for me as a coach, and that's as a father to kind of come to terms with. And I've kind of taken a different route on the way I'm coaching him a little bit, and just letting him know that I believe in him and love him, and hey, let's go play some basketball, all right?
Wednesday night we come back here. They're going to face either the winner of this ball game, either Zane Trace or South Point. Tell everybody a little bit about them, what you know, whatever.
Both teams are great teams. Zane Trace had a great record. South Point's got a great record. Zane Trace is probably a little bigger. All go around. South Point we're a little more familiar with. We played them last year in the Coach Young Classic. But either way, we're just going to have to watch this next game and go put a game plan for a couple days and come up and compete again for 32 minutes.
Nathan, congratulations.
I appreciate it very much.
Hey. Have fun.
I'm going to try.
Enjoy the ride home, all right?
Thank you.
Nathan Copas joins our Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. We'll be back. The Williamson Trucking postgame show continues after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
From the ashes of Winchester, Seaman, and Cherry Fork was born the North Adams High School in 1970. North Adams fans are proud of their heritage, but come together as one, supporting the students academically and athletically. We always bring a crowd as the spirit of the Green Devil burns inside of us. We learn to tell our story from coast to coast. We are the Green Devils.
G2 Auto LLC in Peebles is the newest car dealer around, and their team can help you find your next vehicle. Buying a car, truck, or SUV is a big deal. Don't get an overpriced estimate from someone who treats you like you're a number. Go see the friendly and high-speed staff at G2. G2 Auto in Peebles. Get in gear. Visit G2AutoLLC.com to learn more or browse their virtual showroom. showroom. That's G2AutoLLC.com.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and we've been doing just that since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in the people of this community hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You know, when you get down to this point and you get a win, they're all good games. But this was especially not just a win, but this was especially a good game, Craig, because it was close the entire ball game. This was, I mean, blowouts are great, and the fans love those. But for the game of basketball, you want to see two teams compete.
Yes, sir, and they competed all the way from the first tip-off all the way to the final bell, exactly. And you could see, you know, you get to see good coaching, you get to see good players, you get to see the mental aspect of it. Good close games are what I like.
And that's what we had tonight. As one of them comes with a winner, we have to name our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. That's Snappy Tomato Pizza at West Union Seaman.
Yeah, Don, you talked about it, you touched on it with Nathan about every single player had a great role in this game. Jace Rothwell with all his rebounds. Carson Osborne came hot, scoring points in that second half. But you look constantly, Branson Copas, 20 points for the game, 4 for 6 there from the free throw line, 3 for 4 in the fourth quarter. And, you know, when he's got the ball in his hand probably 75 to 80% of the time in the game, and he does the scoring as well, Branson Copas has to be named our Snappy Tomato player of the game.
Branson Copas, Snappy Tomato Pizza, see with their player of the game. The final score, it is North Adams knocking off Minford, 54-46. The final score as North Adams moves on to play in regional semifinal basketball. They are in the Sweet 16. They'll play at 8 p.m. Wednesday night from here at Ohio University Convocation Center. We will be here to bring that to you. Please make sure you tune in. And they will play the winner of this next game here. Either Zane Trace or South Point. We'll let you know as soon as we have that as well. Once again, don't forget, if you'd like to go back and watch this game again, just go to Goodguysradiotv.com. Goodguysradiotv.com. It'll be up in just a few minutes after we finish here. And our producer-director, Brandon Rigdon, will make sure it goes up, and you can watch it as many times as you want for free. Anytime, any place, just have at it. You can enjoy that ball game. Once again, the final score, 54-46 for Bailey Bellamy, Brandon Rigdon, and Craig Campbell. The final score, 54-46. Our Snappy Tomato Pizza See-Weather player of the game. That concludes the Willie & Son Trucking postgame show. I'm Don Bowles here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.